Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good whatever it is to wherever you are right now. And welcome back to our episode 8 of our Easy Piano series. Hey to Mark, hey to Kate, hey to Emily, already in the building. How's everybody been this week? How has your practice been going? How's your week been going? Today we're going to jump into some sustain pedal exercises. And we're going to look at the Moonlight Sonata, and we're just going to focus on getting used to using the sustain pedal and changing our fingers and moving chords at the same time. And then, of course, we will jump back to the Ave Maria and have a finishing exercise on the Mariah Carey as well. So, let us begin. What I want you to do is we're going to do a movement that's going to follow from C sharp. We're going to go on C sharp, down to B, down to A, to F sharp, and then back to G sharp. I have been well and I've practiced excellent, great stuff. Glad to hear that. Still striving to improve as we all. Hey, Angelo from Brazil. Good to have you in the place. So let's just do this nice and slowly here. C sharp, hold. Down to the A, 1, 2, F sharp, and then G sharp. Let me put on, let's get the metronome going on. Slow this down a bit. Nice and slow there, excellent. Hey Maria, good to see you. Not late, we're just getting into it. So what I want you to do, we're going to octave on these C sharps. And we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, change down. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then A, 2, F sharp for 2, and then G sharp for 4, and 3 and 4, and again C sharp, 2, 3, 4, then B, 2, 3, 4, then A for 2, and F sharp for 2, and G sharp. Now every time we change the note, we're also going to change our foot pedal as well. So we're going to press down our foot pedal on each note, and we're going to hold it down. And then as we change to the B, we release, but then we press down on the foot pedal again. And then on the A, release and down, F sharp and down, and then G and down, and 3 and 4. So let's try that with the time again. 2 and 3 and 4, and C sharp, 2, 3, 4 to the B, 2, 3, 4 to the A, to the F sharp, and the G sharp, 2. And remember, get used to your foot going up and down, and 2 and 3 and 4, 2, 3, 4 to the A, F sharp, and G sharp, and 2 and 3 and 4, and yes, keep going. 2, 3, 4. Get used to that hand stretch with your octaves. Remember to breathe. 1, 2, 1, 2, and 1, 2. Now let's bring our right hand in on the C sharp as well. And we're going to do this for 4. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. We're going to move it to the D on that F sharp. So it's just a small movement from the C sharp to a D like this. So C sharp, 2 and 3 and 4. Stay on the C sharp, sorry, to the B and 3. Now here we stay A. When we get to the F sharp, simple move onto a D. Keep going round. Still lifting with the foot pedal. Three and 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, let me get this off. We're going to add in here as well. So now we're used to that. Let's add in another note to this right hand. We're going to add in the G sharp here. 2, 3, 4, just like that. And then the same principle. So 1, 2, 3, 4 to the B, 2, 3, 4. Now when we get to the A, we're going to change our thumb to the A as well. We keep the C sharp, 1, 2. We change to the D, A and D. So look at that change. On the A, simply move the third to the D and then move it back. 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4 to the B. A's. And then back. So let's get the timer back on again. Again, now most of this is always putting focus on the foot pedal as well. So always have your attention on what your feet are doing. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. To the A's. Two more times round, and then we're going to add in another note to the right hand. 2, 3 and 4 to the B. 2, 3 down to the A's. Now we're going to add the top note here to this chord. We're going to add an E in this chord. So and even when we go to the A, still stays on there. When we get to this F sharp, we're going to add an octave F sharp as well. F, D, and F sharp. And then we just go back to the C minor chord. So we stay here. To the B. Now we drop down onto the A. F sharp. And again, let's go round. Release the pedal every time we change the note. A. Yes, Jess, we're getting quite intense now. Again, focus on really getting to the zone of where your feet are. Up and down with the sustain pedal. Just relax with it. Learn to relax with it as it goes round. 3 and 4 to the A. Let's go round 2 more times again. And breathe. One more time round. Excellent stuff. And that, my friends, is the beginning chords of the Moonlight Sonata. The only difference is now we just have to break those chords up. Instead of obviously playing them flat, we're going to break them up. As we looked at our broken chords last time, we take the chord and we... and so on. So I only got muddled at the last additional note. So if we look, let's just go through those chords again to get them perfect. We have the G sharp, the C sharp, and the E, and that plays for 2 bars over the C sharp and over the B. When we get to the A, we're going to play an A major chord, A, C sharp, and E. And then that's going to change down. Instead of this C sharp, we lose the C sharp, and that goes to a D with the F sharp, like this. So from this A, 2nd on the C sharp, 4th on the E, and then we switch. We've got our 5th finger coming on the F sharp, and our 3rd is coming on the D. Like that. So again, let's go up to that point and let's focus on what our legs are doing with the sustain pedal. If you hear my sustain pedal in the background, again, as I said, every bass note we change, that's when we're changing. Let's try and break this up and play it at the same time. We'll play the triplets here as we play. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Stays there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Change to the A. And then get the F sharp in there. Now here we're going to have a bit of a change. Instead of going back to here, let's look at these movements here. And in fact, I'll bring up the notes in a bit. When we get to this bit back at the G sharp, we've got G sharp, C and F sharp. Then so let's look at these 4 positions here. Place your first on the G sharp as we had before. Your second is on the C and your 5th is on that F sharp. And then you go back to our original chord, C sharp with the E. And then we're just moving this 4th down onto the E flat. And then we move this 2nd down onto the C and the 1st down onto the F sharp. Let's go through that really slowly. I'm going to bring up the right hand notes now, and we'll try and do that to time, and then we're going to implement it with our sustain pedal as well. One, 2, 3, 4. Great, let us double speed this and let's try that again. So right hand only. Let's get our hands ready. Thumb on the G sharp, 2nd on the C sharp and 4th on the E, like so. And let's get this playing around. Why aren't you coming in? That's better. Two and 3 and 4. Staying on this one, yes, on G sharp, C sharp, E, G sharp, C sharp, E. Now we're going to move to the A, just the A with your thumb, staying on the C sharp and E. Now we go to the A to the D and the F sharp. Back to the C sharp. So I'm going to try and shout out the notes as much as I can when we're playing through. Why does this keep stopping? It's quite irritating. In fact, let's go over this challenging bit here where the notes change. Here, in fact, loop start, cut that down to there. So from here, starting back on the G sharp again, we got G sharp, C to the F sharp. And now, of course, the software wants to be troublesome as usual. G sharp, C to F sharp coming up. Then back to the original, G sharp, C sharp, E. G sharp, C sharp, E flat, F sharp, C and E flat. And for some reason it doesn't want to loop around. I have to keep clicking back on it for it to come round. That's very irritating. G sharp, C, F sharp coming up. So we go G sharp, C, F sharp, G sharp, C sharp, E. I want to try that whole loop with us going round. Let's not overcomplicate or make it overcomplicated for us. The only part of our movement that we should be worried about is when we get to that last section, but realistically our hands aren't moving much from here. We only go from G sharp, C sharp to E. We move to the A. We switch. And then we stay back here. G sharp, C with the F sharp. Back to the original. G sharp, C sharp with the E. G sharp, C sharp with the E flat. And then we moved down to the F sharp. Let's do it a couple times round like this. I'm going to call the notes out. Hopefully you can play along. 1, 2, starting with the G sharp, C sharp and E. And we stay here. Now we're going to move down to the A, C sharp and E, and we go A, C sharp, E. We're going to move to the A, D and F sharp. Then G sharp, C and F sharp. G sharp, C sharp and E. G sharp, C sharp and E flat. And then F sharp, C and E. And then back to our normal notes. Let's go around a few times like this. Lift your sustain pedal, lift and press down again on the 1. Move into the A, C sharp and the E. To the A to the D and the F sharp. G sharp, C, F sharp, G sharp, C sharp, E. Oh, sorry, G sharp, C sharp, E, and then G sharp, C sharp, E flat, F sharp, C, and E flat. Let's get the time going back again. Let's see if we can play along. I'll try and shout the notes out as much as I can as well. Oh, and this loop in this terrible loop that isn't working for me. Speed this up a bit. 2, 3, 4, and G sharp still. Change into the A, C sharp, E, down to A, D, and F sharp. To let's go around again. I really wish this, I don't know why it's not, why it's being so annoying. Our pedal changes in our right hand. Our pedal changes are changing to what our left hand is doing. For our right hand chords, if you imagine here, we're going to change at the beginning of each bar. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So every 4, we're changing 2, 3, and 4. And then it changes for the 2 and changes here. And then changes back. It's going to make a lot more sense when we implement the left hand, but I just wanted to try and get this right hand into our memory banks before we put both of them together. Let's go around 2 more times on this right hand, and then we're going to implement the left hand going down. Let's go 1, 2, 3. Stays there. Change into the A with a change of sustain pedal. A, D, F sharp coming up. C sharp, G sharp, C to the F sharp. And one more time round again. It's fun, challenging, and I can manage to play it excellent. Yes, hopefully this should provide just a little bit of a challenge for us. We've been taking it easy the last couple of weeks. And go. Let's look at the left hand again. Let's get the left hand back involved, and we're going to focus on our pedal, and we're going to focus on trying to put that right hand over the top. So with the left hand, as we looked before, very, very simple. We're simply moving down and down starting on the C sharp. Let's try and use our pedal. Every time we change these bass notes, we're going to change our pedal as well. Getting ready on the C sharp. Let's get ready to go. Holding the pedal down, holding the pedal down. We're going to release and back down on the B. So release and down. Same principle again, coming on the A. Release and down. And to the G sharp. And release again. We're going to speed it up because that one's pretty simple, hopefully. My electronic piano speakers are so bad, never lifting the piano doesn't sound bad. Yeah, that's kind of way it's like on a lot of digital and electronic keyboards. Is that the way they're made, their resonance is actually very good. So you can get away with holding the pedal down, even though it is very bad form, because as soon as you jump on a piano, it will just be a totally different ballpark. So you should also just get used to lifting your pedal once in a while. It's good footwork. It's good for you. It's good for how your music will sound as well. You don't want to fall into the trap of just holding the pedal down to infinity. Let's go through that again. And then we're going to put both hands together. Three and 4 and C sharp. Let's go again. I'm going to shout the notes out this time as well. And starting on C sharp, easy peasy. 2 pump 1 and then C sharp, 2 and 3, going down to the B and B and 2 and 3 and down to the A, 1 and 2, down to the F sharp, up to the G sharp, and G sharp again. Very, very nice. Let's quickly put the other hand on because I know we've got a lot of... How loud are you playing the chords? We have to keep them gentle, right? Yes, everything needs to... The whole thing can be quite gentle, but don't worry about your touch for now. Just get used to playing the chords and using your feet. The more you practice, the more you'll get to be quite soft with it. Yes, it is a lesson, and I would, as much as I would love to bust out some Winter Wind, I doubt very much people would be able to keep up with it. So we're keeping it very easy. It's easy piano right now. The etudes will come much later, much later in our studies, as we get used to a lot of our... Can you please sample us full play? Do you want me to... I don't quite understand what you're saying there, Benjamin. Explain. Oh, play the whole. Okay. Let's play both hands, and then I won't play the whole thing because we've got quite a bunch to jump through, but I will play as much as I want you to practice this week. Let's do both hands at the same time, very slowly. Let's get both hands on. Get your hands ready on the C sharp. Get your hands, right hand ready is on the G sharp. Moving down to the B. We've got the A's coming up. To the F sharp. D and F sharp. A, D, F sharp. G sharp, C and F sharp. D, G sharp, C sharp and E. G sharp, C sharp, E flat, and then F sharp. One more time around, and then we're going to move on to something else. Get ready, hands back on. Moving down to the B in the left hand, octave Bs. To the A's. To the C sharp, F sharp, sorry, C sharp. G sharp. I want you to use that as an exercise for your foot pedal to get you used to using and changing the foot pedal as you play it. And you want to try and get your touch down to have a very soft, lovely touch with it as you play. Next week we're going to look at moving into that section, but we won't do too much of the Moonlight Sonata because it is a very, very long piece of music. My back hurts, but it's working excellent. That's what I like to hear. Left hand hurts. That's exactly where you want to feel the pain. In these sessions, I kind of don't want to just look at these whole large pieces of music because they can take up quite a lot of time. The focus is more on you getting better at your instrument and playing your instrument, not necessarily us learning a whole bunch of different pieces of music. However, with that being said, as we go forward, it would be good if we could learn some pieces. Next video, teach us La Campanella again. That is going to be something that would, we're not in the realm of easy piano anymore. That's like expert advanced piano, which we will get to one day, definitely. But I feared that I would lose a whole bunch of you trying to do something that crazy unless we done a very basic, easy version of it. For now, I want to teach you guys scales. I want to teach you guys arpeggios. I want to teach you stuff that you can use and be good and be great with, and then some maybe some pop music stuff. But don't worry, we will get to the hard stuff. the whole Moonlight Sonata is way beyond me, but a few bars. That's why I think learning up to, because this technique here is a great technique to kind of get to grips with. It's deceptively complex in that controlling this little finger is a lot harder than it seems. So that will be something really good to look at next week. Just playing that kind of first section of it and not going all the way through it, because it is quite a long piece. Let's jump back with that in mind at our Ave Maria, and then we will play through the Mariah Carey as well to see how well your practice has come through. We got to, if I remember, let me get this. How do I get this off? Where did we get to on this? We was doing both hands, wasn't we? Excellent. Let's play through this first bit, and then we're gonna look at the last half of it, and then we should be able to play that whole abridged version of Ave Maria. Great. Let's get started with our hands on the G. Remember, we're jumping from G to D. My mistake, sorry. Right hand gets ready on the G, thumb. Crosses over. Back over. Let's go around again, and then we're going to speed it up. We're only at 50% speed, which is quite interesting. And 2, 2, 3, 1. Cross over to the F sharp. How is that for you speed wise? So we try and speed it up a little bit before we look at the other section. Yes. Oh no, that was the year from before, wasn't it? Let's say we speed it up just a little bit. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. No. Okay for me. Okay, good. Kate, let me know. Yes, good. Cool. All right, let's speed it up just a little bit. Let's make it a bit more challenging. Let's take it to 80%. Why not? Let me put on the other tick as well. Okay, let's see how this one goes. 70%. 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right hand, let's go. Very, very, very nice. One more time round again. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1. Lovely. 70%. Excellent. Let's quickly look at the next bit and then hopefully we'll sneak in a good playthrough of the Mariah Carey. Daddy. We want to be about her. Nice. Okay, let's look at this left hand and try and get this left hand into memory. Back on the G. This is our arpeggio that we're going to do. G is going to jump to C sharp, E and B. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Get used to doing that. 2, 4 is going on the C sharp, 2 is going on the E, and 1 is going on the B. Listen to where that sustain pedal is going down as well. From here, that position, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We go to an F sharp, C sharp, E and B. So the same 3 again. And then on the second time, we add in a B flat. So F sharp, C sharp, E and B changes to F sharp, C sharp, E and B flat. Boom, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Jump, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's go back to the G. So G jumps to the C sharp. This position here, we're gonna remain there. So G, B, E and C sharp goes down to F sharp, C sharp, E and B, and then again F sharp, C sharp, E and B flat, back down. 2 more times again, back on the G, G, C sharp, E, B, E, C sharp, G, C sharp, E, B, E, C sharp, F sharp, C sharp, E, B, down again, and then F sharp, C sharp, E, B flat. And then from here, we're jumping all the way down to an E flat. And we're going to jump up from 5th on the low E flat, jumps to the octave E flat on 3. And these are our notes that we're jumping up to. 3 on E flat, 2 on F sharp, and thumb on A. And then that moves up to the E and jumps up to here, E, G and B. You can put the 4th or the 3rd on E, it's up to you if it's easier for you. We're always jumping with this 5th. So if you imagine 5th on the E flat, jumps up to the E flat, F sharp, A, back down, it happens twice, then moves up to the E, boom, and then this is going to jump down to a C sharp but remains in the same position. I'm going to go through the whole thing quite slowly. I'm going to shout out the notes as we do it. Starting on the G, G to the C sharp, E and B, back down, happens twice, G, C sharp, E, B, E, C sharp, F sharp, C sharp, E, B, E, C sharp, F sharp, C sharp, E, B flat, and then back down, jumping all the way down to E flat. Jump straight back up to the other E flat, F sharp, A, F sharp, E flat, low octave, jumps up, E flat, F sharp, A, F sharp, E flat to the low E, then octave E, G, B, G, E down to a C sharp, G, B, and then we're just gonna end on a D, G, A, C, A, G, and D. Let me show you that D position again. D jumps all the way up to the middle G, A, C, third on G, second on A, and first on C. And then C back down, and you finish on the middle D there. Like so. Let's try it with a little bit of time. Let's take out this right hand and let's try and play it. And to get ready on the G, 2, 4, 5, and 6. And oh, what's it done? That's not where we're at. That's better. Get ready. 2, 3, 4. Get ready on the G, and we go. Here we go from now, and G, B, E, C sharp. Moving down to the F sharp, C sharp, E and B, F sharp again, C sharp, E and B flat, all the way down to the E flat, F sharp and A. Oh, is it B? Sorry, it's a B, not an A. I completely messed up. Up to an E, down low C sharp, up to the D, let's go around again. Get ready on the G. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and E and C sharp, G, C sharp, E, B. Get ready on the F sharp, to the B, F sharp, C sharp, E and B flat, down to the E flat, jump up, E flat, F sharp and B, down to the low E, octave E with the G and the B, low C sharp, same notes, I'm going to leave that with you to practice through, and then we'll pick more up on that next week as well. Let's, before we finish, just have a nice little playthrough of the Mariah Carey, just to get our arpeggios moving, our right hand moving, and our foot pedal moving. We're going to play it through nice and slowly all the way. Don't worry if you make any mistakes. Um, it's all in the practice. We did go through all of this, didn't we? It is a lot today. That's what I'm very aware that we're doing a lot. That's why I don't want to overload anybody with stuff. So let's just play through this one time nicely to finish off with, and then we can have a kind of clear run for next week. Kate says, I'm still studying back lessons. I like having a lot of work on. Sometimes it's good to have a lot of work on because it keeps you focused. It lets you know that you've keeps you motivated. But it's not always great to have. We stopped at the left hand. We didn't go over the melody for the second part. Oh, we didn't. Then, do you know what? Maybe, all right. It's got to that point of the time. Let's leave that because I don't want to overload you with a whole bunch of stuff. Next week we'll look at the melody, and then we'll focus on just doing the melody, a little bit of the Moonlight, and then we should have the melody for the Ave Maria wrapped up as well. Yeah, let's not go too crazy. It's been a good week. We'll play up to both hands mile up to the chorus section then. Let's get hands ready. Coming in on the C. Right hand is coming in on the D. One and is the blue out? I feel like that is way too slow. You know what? Let me speed that up. And I need to take this off. And then I will also play the Ave Maria, how it should sound where we're at. All right, I'll remember now. So for next week, we'll jump into the chorus of that and have that finished. Ave Maria, so far, we want it to practice and get it sounding nicely to something like this. Left hand only. And then after that, we simply come back in. The main line comes back in again. Except we're gonna octave it. And that's where we should be at next week. We'll have everything all done. Really glad you guys are enjoying this. I hope you've had a lovely Sunday. Is there a possibility? Yes. I was thinking maybe to do 2 hours, but then I'll see. I'll see. I feel like I get to a point where um I just there's so much information you can do, and I don't want to overload everybody. But as you say, I feel like we do get to that hour mark, and there's still we've still got a little bit to jump into. So yeah, maybe I'll think about doing an hour and a half or so. But again, I don't want to put too much pressure on you. Kind of being at the keyboard as well, and your back positions and blah 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 blah. Will we get into sight reading? Definitely, we will do some sight reading. Yeah, I do think an hour and a half is too long, and I don't want to keep anybody here for too long either. But I think it's more for me to try and get through each section without jabbering on too much and just hammering it out the park, kind of thing. Um, so yes, I really want to get into some sight reading definitely at some point. I'm just trying to work out how it would make sense to put the music up on the sheet. Really appreciate these bros. Don't usually have time to watch live because of church, but we got a snowstorm today, so now I get to chill with the keyboard. Brilliant to hear that, Matthew. As always, you can always just rewatch these when they go live. After they've gone live, they stay up on the channel, so you can always go through. Cheers, Reese. Great. Thanks for having you. Thank you, Nathan. Yes, and you have to do your pupil study. Yeah, it's all good, man. Yes, so I'll catch you guys next week at 4. We're going to keep 4 p.m. Seems to be a better time. Thank you, Emily. Yes, so practice, practice, practice. Big up yourself, Hayes. Good to see you in here, bro. Practice, practice, and I will catch you guys next week. Yeah. See you later.